This week at Lebanon Road, I'm talking about the muscle and a shovel. It's good to be with you this week. I'm Adam Fawn, and usually I'm joined by somebody or somebody else is here, but JD and Andrew are both away part of this week. They and a couple of our other members are away surveying the area they'll be going to for the summer mission trip this year, and so you're stuck with me for a couple of minutes. I'm going to keep this shorter this week because it's just me, but we've been announcing here at Lebanon Road for a couple of weeks through the bulletin as well as in spoken announcements that our elders have purchased several copies of a book, recently released book called Muscle and a Shovel. This is my copy of it. And I just want to let you know, our members know, what the intent of this is. Beginning tonight, Wednesday night, you'll be able to get your copy in the foyer at church. We'll do that again Sunday for those who aren't here tonight, which of course we hope is not a lot of you. We hope most of you are here. But inside your copy of the book, there's a short letter, a little half sheet of paper letter from the elders. I'm not going to read it to you on this video. I know you can read. But I just want to let you know that basically this book is being given to every household, every home at Lebanon Road because it encourages evangelism. I happened to be in the meeting with the elders when one of them mentioned the book, mentioned he thought it was very encouraging, something he thought would help many of you, many of us, I should say, to read, but also to maybe give away to someone else as a way to spur on evangelism. The elders talked about that, and the decision was made to purchase enough copies where every household, every single household at Lebanon Road will be given a copy of this book. I have read the book before. When that conversation came up, I had not read it, and I keep a stack of books on my desk of books that I'm planning on reading. I owned the book at that time, but it was sort of down in the stack. And when that conversation was over, I moved it right to the top of the stack and began reading it, I believe that weekend or early the next week. And it is a very quick read. The book is not particularly long. It may sound somewhat long. I'm trying to look very quickly here. It's over 300 pages, which may sound really long, but trust me, you can read this book in a couple of days, 3 or 4 days easily. I think I read it in 3 days, or 3 sittings, I should say, and you will find yourself turning pages very quickly. JD was mentioning to someone earlier today, I'm recording this a couple of days early, that he sat down with his copy and was just going to read for a couple of minutes, and about 30 or 35 minutes later, he realized he was just still reading. Michal Shank is the author of this book. It's a very engaging book. It's told from a narrative format, his conversion story. And if you have been sort of looking for something to give to someone, something for you to read, but also then give to someone as a way to encourage them to just study the basics of New Testament Christianity. Obviously, we want them to go to the Bible, but this book uses hundreds of scripture references. So they can check and look in their own Bible and see, does this guy really know what he's talking about? I found the book to be a very, as I said, quick read, a very engaging read, and I'm very thankful to our elders and for our elders for giving all of us a copy of this book to read for ourselves. I hope you will read it first and foremost, because you don't want to give it to someone and them ask you a question and you've never read it. But once you've read it, which I hope you'll do very quickly, either buy your own copy to give away, your own copy to keep and give this one away, or simply give this copy away. I hope you'll find someone, think of someone, pray for an open door to give this book to someone. And as I said, tonight, this being Wednesday, tonight we'll be beginning giving these books away in the lobby. Sunday we'll continue that. Hopefully we'll finish it Sunday, but there may be a few, because I know our young people have their retreat this weekend. There may be a few who don't get it this weekend, but hopefully within just a week or so, all of these will be given to all of our households, and you will enjoy this book. I hope you'll take a few moments to read the book, to be encouraged by the book, and then, as we said, to give the book away. And one more reminder, when you get the book, there will be this note on the inside. It's just a half sheet. Take just a moment to read this letter from the elders for their reason. It's a very spiritual reason, a very biblical reason that they want us to engage ourselves with this material, and I'm thankful to them for it. As I said, this week's video is going to be a little bit shorter because it's just me and there's not 2 preachers here to talk. But I do want to remind you that our young people do have their retreat this weekend, their spring retreat. They'll be leaving Friday afternoon, I believe at 5 o'clock. For that retreat, they'll return early Sunday afternoon. We hope you'll pray for them as they are away, but remind our young people, if you aren't sure what to bring or other information, make sure you contact Andrew before heading out Friday evening. We hope that you are inviting folks to worship with us. With our young people being away this coming Sunday, there'll be a few empty seats, a few empty pews, and so we hope you'll invite someone to worship with us, to sit with us and worship God together. And we enjoy making these videos for you each week. We hope you're back with us again next week. We look forward to it. Until then, this is This Week at Lebanon Road.